OntarioLoval.com here at the Hard Rock Cafe downtown Toronto, here with Mike Bartelli of the Petty Driving Experience, Richard Petty Driving Experience. A big day here, a big announcement that you're bringing your driving experience to the fans of Canada.
Yeah, we're really excited about this. It's something we've been talking about for months. We've been making plans for, and today we got to announce that. We had the King come up. Anytime we can bring the King somewhere new, or at least somewhere he hasn't been in a long time, we're excited about that, and we're really looking forward to coming here in July.
4 different tracks to kick off your first experience here in Canada. Talk a little bit about how this got started and where this all got into gear.
Well, it's kind of interesting. I've been with Petty for about 3 years, and I have the privilege of being the Chief Marketing Officer, and part of my job, of course, is to identify new opportunities, new markets, new places, new customer bases. And at some point last year, I just asked about Canada, and we've come up to Quebec a couple times to do what we would call one-off ride events in association with the Nationwide Series race up there on the road course in Montreal. Other than that, we've never been to Canada, and I'm embarrassed to admit we just didn't know much about Canada, other than we know that NASCAR sanctions the series up here. It used to be CASCAR, now it's the NCAT series, as you well know. But beyond that, our understanding was limited to the fact that we have thousands of Canadians who have come down to the States to get inside our race cars at any number of tracks that we go to annually. Beyond that, not much. So in January, I came up, went to the Canadian Motorsports exhibition, and talked to some promoters up here, talked to some media up there, and just kind of tested this notion that if we were to come up here, how do you think we'd be received? Overwhelmingly, the response I got is that would be huge. And it's not just because it's a driving experience, it's because it's the Richard Petty driving experience, and that's what they told me. And so with that, I went back home, met with my colleagues, said, we need to learn more about this market, let's go to these tracks, let's check them out. About a month ago, myself, our CEO and president, Rick Fedrizzi, and a couple of our guys from our operations team, who are instructors, went and visited 3 of the tracks that we ultimately included on this tour. We went to Kawartha, went to Delaware, went to Sunset. We had met the folks at Riverside previously, and we felt pretty comfortable that our product would work there. Anyway, long story short, we drove the tracks, we met with the promoters, we talked about what we could anticipate if we came here, high degree of interest, a lot of excitement, and with that we said, we're going to do this tour in July. It's going to cover approximately 3 weeks. It's 11 days on track. We're going. And so we put together the model, pulled the trigger, and here we are.
Now, for fans that are interested in going for either a ride-along or a driving experience, how can they get in contact with you, and what's the process in getting onto the track?
It's pretty seamless. We will require reservations for both rides and drives on this tour. The dates are limited, the sessions are limited, but if they call 1-800-B-PETTY, that's 1-800-BE-PTTY, which is also 1-800-237-3889, they can book their spot for the ride or for the rookie driving experience. The ride at each of these tracks will be 5 laps. It's a simulated NASCAR qualifying run. The rookie experience, which is our most popular driving experience, will be 12 laps here around 2 of the 4 tracks. We'll offer that at Kawartha and at Delaware.
All right, so check it out online, and also call the number to get involved with this Richard Petty driving experience. Thanks for coming up here on behalf of Canadian race fans. We're excited, and I'm sure you guys are too.
We're really excited. Thanks for having us, and thanks for all the support.
All right, I'm Greg Kellen for OntarioLoval.com.